Today we are here to learn about the Content Hub. As we all know, Content Hub is one of the latest feature that is coming with Asset as a cloud service. In the Content Hub, we can place all the approved asset which can be leveraged by different personas. As you can see on my screen, this is how your Content Hub screen will look like. So as you can see, all the images or all the assets that you can see on the Content Hub are already approved. That is the reason it is visible on the screen. Let's talk. So when we are talking about the benefit, the very first benefit, it is available at the enterprise level because this is one of the scalable solution where we can wherever we can put all the approved assets and other personas can leverage all those assets for different purposes. It is built on the composable architecture and it is a self-service kind of feature in order to add the business data or metadata. It is also providing the remix feature, which is helping us to fast time to market in order to rechange or in order to do any kind of modification on any asset by using the Adobe Express and Firefly. Here in Content Hub, there is no need to publish any of the asset because all the approved assets are available for all the personas who are having access on the Content Hub. But if we are talking about the other products like Brand Portal or Dynamic Media, we need to publish on those uh, products. So then only the asset which is currently having on the AEM asset environment that will be available on the Brand Portal or Dynamic Media. But this is not the case with Content Hub. In case we want to download multiple assets, that is possible, and we will receive all the downloads files in the zip format. Algolia is the baseline search engine which is helping us to provide the faster result. Asset import is also available, so we can connect the different cloud platforms in order to pull out or in order to copy all the assets on the Content Hub. It is more faster in terms of the speed of ingestion all the assets, so approx 50x faster than the other products. And as we discussed, Algolia is providing the feature to search all the assets based on the metadata that we are having associated with the asset and syncing with the syncing with the Content Hub. But the feature is the dynamic filtering because all the assets could have different metadata, and whenever we are searching any of the asset, whatever metadata we can find or Algolia will find, it will be available on our filtering section. And based on the selection of the filtering criterias, it will always narrow down the search results. But dynamic filters are based on the metadata that we are syncing and associated with the assets. When we are talking about the features, the very first feature is the remix. As we know, other Adobe products like Firefly and Adobe Express that we can connect in order to do any change on the asset with the Content Hub. Search is really fast, and insights we can easily pull out the reports and all the activity information that any person is performing on the Content Hub. It is really easy to share the asset with any other team members or any other personas. When we are talking about roles, here the assigning of the role will be similar as we have already seen in the cloud service environment. So there are multiple roles or high level roles that we can think on, like dem admin, who can perform many activities, can take the decision on the configuration to sync all the metadata. Different teams or employees can also participate in this activity to do certain different operations, day-to-day operations, and vendors and agency can also be associated in order to reuse the approved assets. We could have different partners, so organization can share all the assets with all the partners. So this is a centralized repository from where we can do many things and can share all the assets based on the roles. So as we discussed, there could be multiple personas, and these personas could have different roles. So for example, when we are talking about vendors or agency, they are not doing any changes on the approved asset. They just want to leverage the assets that is available on our content hub. So in that case, they should have the access like read only. And in order to provide the access, we need to go in the admin console and look at the content hub uh, profile or product, and we need to add the user in this product. Similarly, when we are talking about read only but upload the asset, it means we want to provide the similar kind of access to any of the employee or team or might be partner in order to upload the asset. But in that case, we need to provide access on the content hub profile as well as the asset cloud service environment. Now, as we have the admin, so admin can also do different activities, or might be a different team can do the similar activity. So we also can connect or can provide the access on the different products like Firefly or Adobe Express, where we need to make sure all these products are available within the same org ID. So we can provide or select all the selective profile or products from the admin console in order to provide all the access on all the connected products with Content Hub. So this is all related to the content